Me, Jessica Lee, the secret psychic, coming to you from my bedroom. So very, very awesome here. I am running behind as usual. I am really working so hard. I'm trying to be disciplined. Y'all have no idea. Part of my discipline had to do with taking days off. I like to consider myself like a type A personality, go getter, no days off. But my guides were very clear with me. I guess halfway through the week last week that I needed to take a break and I needed to learn to relax and I need to learn how to have fun. I do, and it's for me. I'm like, but it's not practical. I have all these things I have to do. I don't have time for fun, and that's bullshit. That's just such bullshit. I don't know why I thought I could bullshit myself like that. But that's bullshit. I do have to rest. And goddamn, if I don't know how to have fun, what am I here for? So I kind of came to these thoughts during my time off. And that was so hard. So freaking hard. So I do apologize, especially for Virgos. My sun sign with 12 sign astrology is a Virgo. With Virgo, rising sign Libra, moon sign is Sagittarius. So anyways, sorry Virgos. I know we like to be very punctual. And I suck. And I'm so sorry, but trust me, if I would have done this any sooner, it probably would have turned like absolute crap. So, all that being said, we are focusing on our 13 sign Virgos. Where's my little cheat sheet? Ta-da! Okay. So a 13 sign Virgo is going to be born between September 16th and October 30th. And I am focusing on this week. We're already in progress. So for this week, it's supposed to be for June 4th until the 10th. So that's the timeline I'm focusing on. I'm using a new deck this week. I don't know if I've done these ones here before. I don't have a whole lot of decks. But this is I don't know where my box is. I'm pretty sure it's called the Color Oracle. It's very simple. Very simple stuff. It's kind of, makes me think of going to the therapist's office with these kind of pictures. Like, if you were going to see the therapist in the 70s. Okay, so that's these colors. And I do love them. I found this laying around my house with my sons. I'm like, oh my god, it matches. So I took it. Like stealing it from a baby who didn't care about his candy in the first place. Alright, so what do we got for these special Virgos under the 13 side? Peace with a dove. The color of this card is like it's like a tan color. Your next card, creativity. Might be like a purple lavender color. Not quite lavender, but definitely purple. It's a real interesting symbolism in that card. We have like some kind of light bulb / sun. What do you think of when you see that? I'm thinking light bulb because you see the little screwy thing there. And then there's like a capital T of sorts. What's the symbolism there? No. Like a lamp too. I don't know. I'm still learning this deck. Still taking in all the little details. So peace, creativity, and energy. Okay. So these cards, I feel like these are letting us know, Virgo, that this week you really need to take it easy. I'm also hearing a balance there because with peace and energy. So you're looking for a balanced energy, a very particular kind of energy, and this is going to help increase your creativity. So if you've been feeling blocks a lot, I know I have, but if you're feeling blocks, basically what this is telling us is you really need to try and find your center. This is the same thing I'm going through, so I can relate. And I've also been watching a lot of other channels, and it seems like there's a general theme going on where pretty much every sign we're going through a lot of big changes this year in general. But for Virgos, right now you need to find your peaceful center. Find that energy. You don't want that energy that's got you like me. At times I have one too many of these or my Starbucks drinks, and I get that rattly feeling, like you get with coffee. That does give us a little burst, to help get our bones moving, our bodies moving. But it's not really the greatest kind of energy. I mean, you gotta agree. You don't really feel energized. There's all different kinds of ways to be energized, right? But when we do it through coffee, for example, it feels very forced. It's not natural. We're forcing our body to take on this extra energy. And clearly, I know for me, my body does not process it very well. So I end up drinking caffeinated drinks to stay awake. And I feel like shit the whole time. There's been times I walked my happy ass to the store. I got myself my double shot, triple shot Starbucks. And it was to help get me going, Like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta get these wheels moving. I gotta get in these new habits. And so I drink this drink, and it was so yummy, so yummy. But I felt like shit. Like within 2 hours, I was so shaky, and I'd sit down and try to do a reading for someone, and I couldn't focus. Ironic, I know I'm drinking this right now, but I just cracked it open, so I got a couple more hours. Okay, so what I'm basically saying here is in order for you to get over the blockages that you're having, your creative blockages, where you're not able to fully conceptualize an idea or a concept, or figure out how you're going to get from point A to point B, you're trying to formulate this plan still, and you're having a very hard time. It's likely because your energy is thrown off. Find that happy place, find that peaceful place, meditate, clear your mind. I've been using videos with the singing bowls a lot. Oh my gosh, I never tried this before. I think it was my first or second day taking a day off, guides orders. And I end up, I'm like, okay, I gotta relax my mind. My mind is like, got bolts and locks and everything all around it. So I'm like, all right, I gotta try something. So I put on one of those guided meditations. It was a guided meditation on YouTube. And they were doing the bowls and these vibrations and all these ringing noises. And something told me, like, my speaker was sitting on the table in front of me behind my laptop. Someone told me, grab that speaker and put it on your body. So I've learned to just listen to these dumb little, I shouldn't call them dumb, these random voices that tell me to do these random things. I've learned to listen to it. So I grab the speaker. I mean, what is this really going to hurt? If I listen to that voice, I put a speaker on. Zoom. So anyways, so I put the speaker on me, and the vibration, like, I've had this lump of stress, front and back, like all around here. Just a big ball of it. Even when I did a guided meditation on myself a few days ago, I was focusing on my chakras, and I could literally see this huge blob. I was like, holy crap, no wonder why I'm having problems. So I'm working on it, and I put the speaker on there, and when it hit a certain frequency of vibration with those bowls and ringing things, like, I could feel the pressure disappear. I mean, it was not completely gone. I'm not going to lie and say one little ringy dingy and I was totally cleared. But it made a huge difference. Like, I could breathe so much better. I'm still like, holy crap, I'm going to do that a lot more. So I highly recommend it. I've just heard about it for years. But it's helping me, this 12 sign Virgo, to find a better energy frequency to work on. If we're constantly under that state of stress, and fear, and anxiety, it's very hard to make progress in any way, shape, or form. We're only going to have limited results. So I very much encourage y'all to find that peaceful center, find that good relaxing energy that will allow you to be productive. Definitely let you get past those blocks, whatever issues you're having, whatever problem solving skills you're working on. Well, it'll come through a lot easier. The epiphanies will come through once you learn to release that stress. All right, here's our good old faithful deck. I'm gonna ask your guides oracle. Pull the shadow card. Okay. Spirit is also asking you that while you find this happier place, this more, I'm going to say, residual energy of peace and comfort, something that you can reside in that's peaceful and comforting. They are also asking you to work on yourself. We call it shadow work a lot nowadays, which sounds a little spookier than I guess what it is. Okay, so shadow work is basically facing your own bullshit. So, like, for example, somebody was kind of talking about this earlier in a conversation I was listening to. But she was talking about how oh dear, I hope this is working. I just realized the part I need is face down, so hopefully this isn't off or not. But a conversation I heard earlier, a lady was talking about, how she had to grow a lot, and she was comfortable in a certain amount of negative self-talk, a negative narrative, if you will. In this girl's case, she was heavy set, and when she was younger, she would blame everything that didn't go her way on her weight. And there's probably more of the story I didn't hear or wasn't able to absorb because I was doing a lot, but that's what I got out of the conversation. Like, I've done similar things. I mean, I'll just stick with her example for now so we don't get my ADD ass too sidetracked. But she got comfortable. That was her norm, to retreat to that. And so with that concept in mind, when you're doing shadow work, you realize you can't keep telling yourself the same story. You're reinforcing a horrible story upon yourself, for one thing. And it creates that limited set of beliefs, if you're, like, for me, I've been 222 pounds. I've been fat. And I've been there, where, oh yeah, it must be because he always picks my friend because I'm fat or because I have buck teeth. And we kind of like make an excuse for ourselves. It's almost like dodging. When you put it like that, you're not considering other possibilities. Like, oh yeah, maybe he picked me because he's shallow, or maybe he didn't pick me because he's shallow. Maybe he didn't pick me because he's looking for a girl he can do X, Y, and Z with, and I'm not that kind of girl. Instead of putting the blame on my face and being the scapegoat for everyone who treats me wrong or doesn't give me a chance, I can't do that. So you have to face these things and face your shadow. Peter Pan, he's always running from his shadow. So eventually you gotta face that thing within you that you're running away from, or that you're hiding behind, that is limiting you in other aspects of life. So your guides are also asking Virgo this week, when you do get those times of peaceful clarity where you're able to reflect and be honest with yourself, when you determine what issues you have to work on, because it's different for all of us, but once you are able to better recognize it and work on it, that is when you're going to really start seeing a lot of movement forward. A lot of us are being put on hold right now because there are things we have to resolve, inner conflicts. I want to say tragedy. Is that tragedy? Inner turmoil. Old wounds that have not healed. We have to face these things, and then also make a determination. Are we going to carry this with us forward, or are we ready to let it go? I know for me, I also I have a lot of baggage with my mother. I have a narcissistic mother who quite literally basically stole my children from me. I mean, you'll hear a whole different story from one relative and another from another, and everyone says something different. But that is what happened. There were 7 years of my life that I was not allowed to see my children, that I was lied to and told that I lost custody of them. And I found out, that was not true. After 7 years had passed. And I'm opening myself up to lots of questions, and we can all deal with that one day. But the point was, I have a lot of anger issues with my mom, and she's passed away. She died in November 2022. Was it 2022? No, 2021. So she passed away, and I'm very grateful because the woman she was not my friend, and she was not a good mother, and she definitely was a Satan in my life. But I'm glad she's gone, and I realize a lot of what she did was just a testament to how sick and wrong she was. But I still have that anger, and my guides are also giving me this time. They're kind of forcing me. So a lot of y'all may find yourself, you feel like you're kind of restricted, and you want to do something, but the universe, God, your angels, whatever you want to call it, seems to be restricting you. You may notice that happening. I know I did. But the sooner we're able to acknowledge, what we need to work on, acknowledge what we need to let go of, and start taking steps to let that go, acknowledge where do we want to go. You have to do some soul searching here this week, maybe more than a week, so prepare for that, Virgo. But there are new changes that are coming, big new changes. With every door that opens, we do have more that are closing. So again, with that feeling like your options are being limited right now, you might think of this as being goaded to the right direction, but you have steps and processes to go through before you can get there. We all do. Don't feel bad. So it's time for our summer workout. Hope y'all are ready. I'm going to wrap this one up because Lord knows I got other ones. So I'm going to say, hang in there, Virgo. You have big changes coming, and you have a lot of inner work to do, which is right up your alley. So get ready for it, baby doll. Right. Well, again, I'm Jessica Lee. If you like this video, if you find it informative and helpful, please hit like, share, subscribe even. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to leave them down there. I'm always hoping and eager to read comments. And if you like a private reading, you can find me on Facebook. There's a link on my channel page. Or you can reach me at the Jim Do site website I have. I should have that link in my description. But anyways, I hope you do have a good week, and sorry again for the little delay here. I do hope this advice is helpful though, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.